What's going on, guys? This is my 12.5-inch pistol build. It's got a Midwest Industries M-lock rail on it. I really like it. Yeah, there's the rail and stock are the big things on it. Other than that, everything else is pretty simple. I got a Arrow upper and Anderson lower on it. Barrel, Cacking Industries or something like that. It's supposed to be a pretty good barrel. Other than that, and then of course I got the Fostech Echo Gen 1 trigger in it, and that brings us up to the reason why I'm doing this video. As you can see, I ordered the upgraded Echo trigger lock. And it was shipped August 1st. Oh, that's when I ordered it. I got it August 1st. Today's October 1st, and today's October 19th. That's what I got it. Right off the bat, my big concern is it looks the same as the other one, and I'll pop that out of the thing real quick. And that's what it looks like. I mean, it looks very similar to the other one, and this is for the Gen 2 trigger lock, and I have the Gen 1 in here, and so that means I have to use their bolt, which I'm not real happy about, but you know, the gun works, it functions fine. I want to be able to use a lightweight bolt carrier group, get this down a little lighter. Right now it's right about 7 pounds, and for a 12.5-inch gun, that's, you know, of course this is solid. It really is. So we got this, and we're gonna take a look at it and compare the two. This is the Gen 2 to the Gen 1. I'm gonna pop out of here real quick. Nerve-wracking part. Remember, don't touch the trigger while you're trying to do this, otherwise your springs and everything will go flying all over the place. This part, the trigger lock, I'm sure that's gonna come out. Got lucky there. Of course that pops right off. So here's the Gen 1. Here's the Gen 2 again. Side by side. That's what it is. Right there. They still got the ears on it like that. But this shelf here, not sure if you can see that, but this shelf protrudes out more. This one's more straight and cut back. I'm definitely thinking, probably could modify this, the old one, to work with it. There we go. See, this shelf, that's out there a lot further. This one's so what I'm going to do, I have it apart, I'm going to take this one, the Gen 1, and I'm going to modify it and get it looking like the Gen 2 here. And we're going to shoot it and see if that's what it is. And if that's what it is, if you guys can still get a hold of the Gen 1 version of these, and all you have to do is a little, to me it looks like you probably could do this with a hand file, you know, grinding wheel, you know, on a stand probably be quicker. But I'm probably going to do it with a hand one, and I'm going to mark it out, and I'm going to modify it, and then we'll put it back together, and we're going to see if they both run with a regular bolt, which I do have a regular full auto bolt carrier, bolt. I got to put the other stuff in it, and then yeah, that's great, because if you got, if like I got this Gen 1 just over $300, and I was alright with that because it's better than paying you know, $479. What's going on, guys? So remember we're talking about the new trigger lock for the Gen 2 Fostech Echo trigger, and then we got the original Gen 1, and as you can see I marked out some lines because I'm going to try to copy this profile of the Gen 2 and get it filed down. I'm just going to do it by hand, that way I don't take off too much, and then we'll try it out, and if it works, then you guys know that you don't need to modify your bolt or buy a Gen 2 if you already have a Gen 1, or if you can find a Gen 1 cheap enough, you know, a lot cheaper, then get a Gen 1 and just modify your trigger lock, and you know, you don't have to worry about using their bolt or modifying your expensive lightweight carrier or something like that, or you know, if you're using a pistol carbine or something. So we'll get this put up in the vise, and we'll see about taking some material. This is probably going to take some time, so I'll turn the camera back on after I get close to it. We're back, and it took me about 20 minutes with hand files, and ended up this one is pretty aggressive. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's a round file. Use that one, and then this one's flat on one side, round on the other. I didn't use a round side, I just used a flat side. But those two, that's what I did all the work with. And as you can see, it turned out pretty close. So we're gonna put them in my gun and put the trigger back in. I'll probably put the new one in, just to make sure, you know, as a control with the regular bolt carrier that it functions, and then we'll put in the modified one. Now what I'll do is I'll hold this still a couple times. You guys want to screenshot this stuff, and that way you can see what it looks like. Do them together. All right, well, stay tuned, and and well, hopefully I can get some footage of this modification working, and if it does, that's $25 for one of their Gen 2 versions. So I figure it's worth the risk. Alright guys, see ya. What's going on, guys? I'm out here at my makeshift range, and right now this is my AR-15 pistol I put together, and I have Echo AR-2 trigger in it right now because I purchased the upgrade trigger lock, so this is the upgraded one so you can run a regular bolt in it. So we're going to test this and see if it works, and then we're going to pop in my modified one from the Echo 1 and see if that works, and then that way you guys will know that if you have the Gen 1 version and you don't want to, you know, spend the money, or the, you know, not that it's much money, it's $25 for the upgraded trigger lock, but I like to tinker and stuff, I like to mess with it, so I wanted to see if it works. And what's going on, guys? After I got my adjustable gas block tuned in so it cycles, I came back out. Well, I also took out the Gen 2 trigger lock and put in my modified one from the Gen 1, and we'll show you how that runs real quick.